Yeah, so the flexi picking is still quite strong. It's just the way it was done has changed, right? It felt like about a year ago, we had teams like, who's going where? We're going to pick all these heroes that are very
They
ambiguous.
flex their way to the end of the draft and they
And then
realize
it's
they got
like, we
like
don't have a
four.
draft. Yeah.
It's horrendous. But no, this is just cookie cutter drafting from HellRaisers right now, and I think unique. They need to find a way of killing illusions, a way of starting team fights, and a hero that gets enabled by this frontline Abaddon. If they can kind of get this, then maybe their draft can turn out pretty well. But I'm just worried right now because again they're at a great disadvantage. Maybe
Yeah.
even this, just a cheeky last pick brood if Hellraisers forget about it. Get this Kodos on it on his best hero.
Might be the way they have to go. I love that they get rid of these kind of bully dominant mid laners as well with their fans. They're like, okay, yeah, we're going to struggle to get the counter out to this straight away. What we want to focus on is just making sure that our final pick can have the biggest impact with our bans.
Okay, so they
And
have the
another
Rubik.
defensive support. This is a very defensive team, actually.
So it's a way to go against the puck, obviously. If you can nab one of his spells, you have the ability to push out lanes. If you obviously get the coin, they go put a team fight. But again, they still have this issue of the PL. Now they unique have three heroes that can't deal with PL at all. So
Yeah.
they're gonna have to decide how we're gonna deal with this. And I think Hellraisers right now, they're just gonna pick up some default position 5 right now that can just sit in that lane top that can go against this Rubik Abaddon. So
That's the
Ogre could be for one because he could be the frontline guy where he can go up high ground, get the vision for the puck and PL to kind of get into the fight properly without having to tank too much. You can also go for ET, sure.
all right. Yeah, works well with both these first picks that we're seeing, right? Because like the Park Magic Amp, like by the Resistance, right, and then PL just hitting like a truck alongside the ET with the armor reductions throughout the game. There you
So
go. That's
they
some clear.
so now they've got their way of dealing with potentially the illusions. Of course, you've got the cleave, uh, the lockdown from the Magnus, and you can get to enable your last pick. But Timbersaw, oof, oof, oof,
Hmm.
cuts through unique right now. Two cores on the unique strength. Both cores are going to get absolutely ruined by this Timbersaw. So the Hellraisers, they rely a lot on the team fight is basically puck plus the sleep setup from the ET. Other than that, they don't have much. But I still have one more pick to go. Unique. Ooh, they don't really have any frontline now because this Timbersaw completely mitigates his frontline, and they don't have anyone to kill the PL realistically because obviously the Magnus needs time and items. So again, it's kind of the same thing where Unique are drafting the same as they did in the first game. They're playing for this mid to late game style of draft where Hellraisers
Ready to go
they're
outside the
just
lane straight away.
they're ready to go. Like, yeah, as soon as PL has a defusal, for example, and they play behind the timber, they can go, or they can easily opt to farm later. So
Yeah, it's kind of like watching a little race going on, and then you've got Team Unique. They just got one of those wind-up cars, right? It's going to go quicker than the little bicycle Hellraisers has, but turns out it's just a 100-meter race. So by the time you wind it up, they're probably going to finish, and that's the risk you run when you see Timber Park. Which I also like it because you have flex between the off lane and the mid. So this Magnus is just like, where do I go really? Because they're
well,
going to try and mirror it with the Timber Saw no matter what.
the smart thing as well about this timber pick is it also covers you from the potential brood where unique might go, okay, both our cores can't do anything, but they are super slow. Where if we pick brood, okay, they just ban it instead. I was gonna say potentially you could put this timber into that brood lane just to skip waves and exist, but ban it out. Let's not get some kind of cheese pick.
And they're not
They got
revealing
solid team
anything.
fight. They got initiate from Tiny, team fight from Park, defensive spells from ET. They got a hard counter from the Timber into the Abaddon and the Magnus. Like Unique really have to pull a hero out of nowhere right now. I think to kill illusions, kill Timber, provide team fight.
They don't really
What is
have a
it?
clear choice, like because anything they pick can be counted as well, right? Like there's a thing when you think about heroes like Puck and Timbersaw, Tiny as well, like just to complete it. Like right now, if you're mid, especially, it's like what do we pick that can counter all three of these?
Oh, okay.
And that's the one option they have.
So they're
So
gonna go for like this the secret strat, with the Mag and Monkey King.
is
I
this
think.
probably a Tiny four then? Because you want to try and get like the Puck against the Monkey King, I'd imagine.
Uh, no, I'd say it would be Funnick on Timbersaw, and then Puck 4, ET5, Tiny mid.
They're really thinking about this. They're like, no, you
So
blink first.
ET5, yeah. and then it'll they're just doing Gilga full time. Okay, so it'll be mid puck. Okay, yes, of course. If the puck mid, it can play against the monkey. Yeah, of course, of course. So yeah, tiny
Yeah.
four. Yeah,
That's what I was wondering, right? Because like the Timber's good against
yeah.
the Magnus, but if you get the Monkey King lane, you're like, oh crap.
Yeah, so Gilga not playing the puck, that's fine. Playing tiny again, it's just a kind of a default four at this point in time. It also can very much punish the Monkey King if you get that nice rotation in, especially because you have the Timbersaw off lane. He can be left alone as soon as he gets a couple points in reactive armor. So the Tiny will look to secure the Timber lane, then instantly be very active on the map, moving towards this Monkey King mid, and then punishing his aggression. Again, it was said at the major, Monkey King, he wants to play aggressive. He wants to get those stacks on you and play on your hill. Maybe less so against the puck because obviously he's a little bit more mobile, but Gilga can look for those windows where the Monkey King overstepped his mark and punishes him. And I think it's on Gilga to set the pace of this game, where if you can stop this Monkey King having an okay time mid and prevent him from having any kind of tempo control, then Unique will really lack any movement on the map. Abaddon, very static hero. Rubik Lich, very static. Magnus, he just wants to farm for quite a long time, so I
Yeah.
just realized it was Kodos on the Magnus anyway, so yeah, it'll be Kodos the one
Yes.
getting ganked and not the Monkey King, but principle still applies.
Yeah, you can still rotate to those lanes. Like the big thing is the way that the Tiny and the Puck can play together. Like Puck is one of those better heroes for the toss plays, just because you can quickly, in the blink of an eye, more or less, just get under your tower, and then by the time that your opponent realizes what's happening, it's too late. One of the nice things there. At least heroes like Magnus can skewer away to safety. But you
He
don't.
can
You
skewer
try and
away.
you can skewer away. You can run for the high hills, but you don't even like to take a point and
I like
skewer
how
early on,
so
right?
basically your TLDR of that was you can run away from the aggression,
But
i.e., you stop farming, you don't have presence in lane because you're running
there you
away.
go.
But
Well, it is right. Like this is gonna feel like what Doom used to, right? With Scorched Earth, where it was your regen and your escape. Remember those days?
Oh no, it's your farm potential. Come on, you put that burn down on the ground. Those creeps are dying.
Well,
Have you
nowadays,
seen?
not in the
Have you
old
seen?
days though.
Oh, that's true. Maybe. My memories are only current patch.
Yeah,
I forget previous
like,
patches.
Doom's pretty good these days. I
I
remember
live in
back
the
when
present.
Scorched Earth was your regen as well. It's like this is a terrible spell. Because it was either your runaway or it was like your heal or it was your damage. Like it was doing everything at once, but the problem with that is you had no flexibility in your spells. It's like use this one spell and then go AFK for 45 seconds. And Mag can suffer in some matchups with that. Like, are you skewer and all of a sudden like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna stand here and wait for the creeps to come.
Just gonna exist for a little bit.
I think there's a big
First on
concern.
Makoshka. Big
that-
slap.
Oof. Can you do enough?
Flip.
Come on. Nah,
Nah,
hit harder than that. Come on. Clap him. I'm expecting the big punches, okay? These little mini punches, but he'll get there. That's one of the big concerns, right? Is like Rubik, it is one of those supports, so you can kind of exploit him a little bit. Of course, yeah, Abaddon has those aphotic shields, but if you're just planning to hit them in the face instead of stunning them for kills, then it's pretty straightforward.
In the right matchup, AT is very much a lane securer, but
But Rubik
Timber
is
against the
the
monkey
other
mid?
way as well.
Whew.
Yeah.
of course.
I feel like it's not terrible, but like you're not going to stop the Monkey King from farming this lane, right?
It's just a
we go.
lane swap thing. It was just
Musical
holding the
lanes.
lane for a little bit. I'll take mid lane for a second.
That's what I was waiting to see, because like you optimally want this matchup. This is the one that Monkey King just feels kind of helpless in. Low armor hero, no way of getting the Jingus. Here they come again.
Oh, the absolute.
May I step in
clown
for this
fiesta.
dance, milady?
But the key thing there, though, I think didn't Unique make the first move with the TPs? So potentially
You could change
they
it now.
can just counter TP that, but we'll see. But in reality, this doesn't really change the game for HellRaisers, because the PL will still be able to get this farm. This ET will secure the lane bottom. So with all these kind of lane swaps, it just punishes Unique a little bit more because they're wasting more time moving around the map. So
And you naturally kind of weaken the Monkey King a little bit when you put him in the outer lanes, right? This is a hero that usually likes to get quick levels, so the Jingu
ooh,
becomes
no,
friendly.
Monkey side lane is a majestic thing. If you've seen Matumba Man at the mage,
Oh, most
you have
definitely.
great respect for this area. Oh, Gilga, Courier, hold up.
Ooh,
Ooh,
can he get it?
ooh.
Come on, he moves so fast.
Wait, he just killed a bulldog. He just killed. That was his He just killed his media manager, the
Ooh.
guy that's giving him all the fame right now. He just murdered him. The betrayal of Bulldog.
I
Right
mean,
there,
he's got
Gilga.
the attention now, T. He doesn't need him anymore.
He doesn't
Okay,
need him anymore. Yeah, he's part
he's
of
used
HellRaisers.
him, drained him dry.
Gilga and Bulldog relationship over. 29th of January 2020. Right.
I mean, it's a literal metaphor, right? He kills him, he gets money out of it. Like, he completely slays him, gets the cash. That's all there is.
Wait, that was a Bulldog crew, I'm not just losing the mind.
That was the Pudge Bulldog, right?
Yeah, alright, cool,
Yeah.
cool. I was right. Nice. I was like, oh, maybe I forgot what a Bulldog looks like. Maybe I just said a random line.
Just have a look at any of his memes. I think he recently put his face on Seb's, and somehow it looked like something from Planet of the Apes. It was weird.
Comment.
It was weird to look at. Bulldog with a full head of hair and facial hair is majestic.
Again, I plead the fifth. No comment. But look at this PL, man.
PL,
16
yeah.
and 6. It's like you pick him in the first phase, but you still end up with your draft having no way of like dealing with him. When you look at this unique draft, their counter is the physical damage of Monkey plus maybe the control of the Magnus. Other than that, you have no way of dealing with PL. So again, you're kind of locked into playing around a timer, and Unique lost the first game around the timer, and now they put themselves on another timer for game 2. Like, I'm just skeptical, but again, I love being surprised, and
Well, they haven't
maybe
fed mid this time. That's the difference. Okay, there's no
Well,
Bat Rider getting 10 sticky napalms on you.
oh god,
Yeah, I
true.
reminded you of that. It's just flashbacks to that.
was
Oh
filth.
god.
But Gilga is doing some ring
He's
the
level
roses type
1.
thing, but he has he's level 1 because he's manipulating the creep waves, moving around the pool, stopping Lich from doing support things, which means the Timber is able to have some presence in this lane. If Gilga didn't do this, Timbersaw would be out of this lane.
Hedishara might just go down here. No escape. First blood drawn. Glad they removed those
PL
old
grows
deny
stronger.
shenanigans.
He grows stronger.
Look at Boschka. Just kill me. End
He
me.
just wants to, he bought out. You saw from his quick buy, TP Mango. He just wants to get back to lane. It's fine.
ET's all about that constant aggression. If you have to sit back for a creep wave, you feel like you've lost some of your potential. Monkey King does go down the top lane though. That space you
Gilga
talked
got 2.
about. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even use spells.
No. It was just Funnick running him down because you get to 4 and the
very cool.
reactive armor's good enough, right? Like no longer can Monkey King really bother you. Gilga, are you giving up on life? I'm not even sure yet. There is a ward spotting him, so I think it's time to go back in heal, bud. Then maybe try and rotate mid. So I think by then you'll probably see Puck should have the Dream Core by the time he goes back from healing. But we'll see.
ET is just slapping these guys a new one on bot lane. Like,
It's the crux, right? Like Rubik being so slow is just easily exploited by heroes that move like this. Even the Fade Bolt doesn't really phase you. It just lets you run at them. Not so bad.
Yeah.
Did at least get the rune.
it's kind of like the classic, like the ogre mechanic of Pos 5. You pick ogre, he goes slap. You pick ET, he goes slap. And then when you have Abaddon plus range, like if you had maybe a stun on your 3, then you can punish it. But right now you can't. And Boschka knows his limits. Slaps 2-3 times, he resets. He knows like Rubik's not doing anything. PL's free farming. Abaddon has no lane to go to. He's gonna exist bottom, but as soon as the ET comes back in, what does Abaddon do?
Yeah, Abaddon feels like this type of offlaner that unless you enable him, he's just going to become a support later on. That's more or less the way it works. It's the same thing that was happening with Legion a lot, right? It's like if you dominate your lane, you are a core in your own right. Otherwise, just stay back and use your spell. Save our core, our real one. And this is definitely looking like an Abaddon support game where you're just going to have these 2 big cores in the Monkey King and Magnus. But on the other side, HellRaisers, like the Timber will make a lot of space. The Puck will have its own power spikes. And the Peel, as we mentioned, is the one that's going to scale almost infinitely as this game goes on.
Oh, no.
Kaysani, well,
The pump
that's really
fake.
cool, but has he got the damage here? Kaysani might be able to
This
walk
man
this
is
out.
deliver.
See ya. And Rubik goes down the
coming
bot
in, though.
lane.
Maybe he gets the toss, though. Look back, Mr. Cameraman. No, we're fine.
He's looking elsewhere. Although it's a 2 in the mid lane, no one is dying. Once again, the PL is the one having all the fun time. Nyx is just accelerating his farm further. 20 denies and 33 last hits.
I was looking at it's kind of filthy.
Kind
Abaddon
of?
doesn't have anything. Okay, it is.
It's
It's
disgusting.
illegal. Yeah, it's illegal.
This hero is still disgusting. Like, oh
And
yeah,
the
we made some
Timbersaw
tweaks
as well, look,
to his
he's-
balance now.
Monkey's only got 14 denies onto the Timber, but the Timber still has like nearly, I think, level 5 there, level 5 there. Like he's chilling, he's loving life. Like all he needs to do in this game is just get levels, exist, get a couple annoying items, and he's naturally going to counter these heroes. And
That's
Gilga
because of
coming
this
on bottom
guy
as
here.
well.
Yeah, like he's gonna set up another kill, but this is the big thing. Gilga staying off that lane so much gave Timber the XP he needed in a 2-on-1 scenario, and now they might even get this kill. Chase in, and there it is. Bedishara left to his own demise.
Like it's kind of upsetting playing Abaddon now, especially when you can't deny. Like in those moments, like 2 patches ago, you'd be getting that kind of missed call off, and you'd be loving life. You'd be like, "Hey, look at me now! I just denied myself." But now it's like, I'm just dead, aren't I?
Uh-oh. Green
Oh,
call.
the coil snap, toss him.
Whoop.
Snap.
And snapped right back towards them. I don't know if they have the damage. The silence comes out. Miposhka moved across, lose roll through. One more hit might do it. Miposhka chasing in. They need to heal him up.
The support Abaddon's coming in with the hills.
Oh, Photic Shield will keep him up, and all of a sudden you need to run. Miposhka will be able to make it out, but they force multiple rotations and TPs on cooldown for Unique.
And it's unfortunate that you're, as much as I meme it, unfortunate that your core Abaddon, who's level 4, his best player of the game, unfortunately, was to come and save his mid lane from this rotation. So, Unique are in a really awkward position right now, that's for sure. But I think the way that they can get back in it is just farm up, get to the jungle. Gilga killing Bulldog again. No, you need the content, Gilga. Stop killing him.
So no, dude, I don't care about any other courier. This is the one that I'm gonna take down throughout the game. Okay.
He's got like a heat so he can, you know.
It's like he's sitting there going.
He knows where it is. He can sniff it out.
It's like spectators. Did you not see it last time? Let me just send the message again. All dogs die.
I do like what they've done now. Like,
oh no,
I was gonna say
no.
Abaddon maybe going middle was good for him to get some XP, but
Ahoy.
oh, Gilga's sitting mid. Oh, this Abaddon, he has no place to go. He can't be bottom. PL's there, can't go mid. He's gonna get coiled.
Oh god.
The Rubik was trying to. Okay, I was gonna say the Rubik was trying to sap the XP bottom, which was nice. The Abaddon was trying to sap it mid, nice. But they're so far ahead already. Cole has kind of a low cooldown. That instantly dead mid, instantly dead bot. Sure, Magnus was farming the jungle, but HellRaisers are pulling away with this this early game right now.
This is something that teams have got better and better at dealing with, right? It's like we've got used to the XP sap. We expect it to be occurring, and heroes like Tiny punish it so goddamn well because they're like, okay, I'm a tanky hero by default, even if I'm under leveled. I'm just going to dive the tower, toss you back, and we'll easily clean you up because you're 2-3 levels behind the person on this lane. And I believe that was another courier. He's killed someone else's.
We don't care about this one, though. We don't care about this one.
No.
No, it's whatever.
No, in the post edit, we'll just say he only killed bulldogs. He let the others go.
Well, he's currently got a 66% kill rate on the correct courier, so it's fine.
Definitely have a good impact. We'll probably get a good timing on a blink at this rate, seeing as he's sitting midway up the net worth chart. RP on the Nyx. Good damage though. He did use the doppelganger already. Take the rune. Take the rune.
Split. You went the wrong way, Team Unique.
And he even got the rune.
Gilga did
Tiny
die
does die though. Yeah. Well, they'll just push in on mid now. They're like, okay, RP's used. We don't feel too pressured here. We can do what we want. And it hasn't slowed down the PL because he did get that bounty rune. So any creeps he missed on the lane, regained from runes. In fairness, though, Monkey King can do a lot more with a lot less than a hero like Puck. But then...
But can he, though, in this game? When the PL gets to defuse or Manta and starts kind of running rampant, the Timber Sword is going to obviously be running around cutting the trees, so he's not going to have this like free ability to hide on trees. You're going to have the Puck coiling you. You want to try and be tanky inside your coil, but inside your ring, sorry, but you can't. So I think right now, Unique, they just need to be able to, like, HellRaisers, they have a lot less catch this game. They rely on the Puck, they rely on the Tiny. So they can split the map a lot better than they did in the last game. But I think it's, sure, you're 4k down, you do have weaker lanes, but I think it's the ability to open up the map, push out the lanes, and not try and take some of these fights that HellRaisers force might allow Unique just to have a better footing in this game.
And that was kind of the thing, like I was going to highlight into, is that the Monkey King, while it can do a lot with less, it needs to do a lot with, like, it needs to keep doing things. It can't, it's not really a hero that you sit back and passively farm with. You pick this because you're like, okay, we're going to dominate the mid game. Sure, I can be strong in the late game, but it's kind of like what Tiny Core was, right? Where it's like, yeah, this hero will scale, but it's all about how you accelerate in the mid game to be a bully late game and be in control. And he's not looking to control at all.
I'm not
he's
seeing
just
abilities here.
Well, I am. I'm seeing bullies, but it's a group of bullies.
Oh yeah, it's HellRaisers. Or
Now let's
Gilga,
push
to
it.
be exact. Just one jacked Gilga roaming the streets of the dire side.
This is where you want him to toss the puck forward. That's what you really want to see, but he doesn't do it. Like, no, we're not diving for a lich kill of all things, okay? We know how No Fear is. He'll throw out a Chain Frost just for the nuke when he's very frustrated, and it might be enough to kill one.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. This game's perfectly fine. Like, what's going to happen now for HellRaisers? The PL still needs around about 5 to 6 minutes of farming. Let's get the Yasha, Diffusal, finishing up the Manta. So ideally, what HellRaisers are going to do are going to move all the aggression on the other side of the map, place themselves in the opposite jungle. But the Poshka, this is fine. Like,
Space.
you're diving for an ET. It's whatever, right? And then we pause. Gilga slaps in a pause.
Ooh.
Currently
Right.
saying it's team.
Hey,
Maposhka, why are you feeding right now? We're doing really well right now, Maposhka. What the hell are you doing?
No, it's wrong. Hey guys,
Well, that's
we
disgusting.
could
Hold on. Who
we
just
could
drew the
go
line?
save
Hold
him.
on. Someone just drew. Oh, Kodos. Oh, I thought that was Gilga.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
Gilga paused and
Oh, you
then
thought
done
Tat
some drawing.
paused. Oof.
Yeah, that was disgusting. But no, in
No,
the clear,
what he's
it's
doing
Kodos
right
doing
now.
the drawing.
This is what he's doing. He's going, yo guys, we could either go save Miposhka or look for that Bulldog Courier again.
Nah, mate. You know what? Kuras are expired. He's done that. He's moved on. After 2, done. Don't need 3 or 4. No, but realistically, this play from ET bottom is perfectly fine. If the PL was farming bottom and the PL was dying, then that's really bad for HellRaisers because right now they're in the kind of a 5-minute kind of honeymoon period where they leave their laning phase and they just need to get through a little bit more and then they're going to be like unkillable. So ET playing bottom, he kind of tanks the gank because the only objective Unique can take is this bottom tower because HellRaisers have such aggression in top lane. So the ET sitting there allows the PL to farm mid, to farm the jungle. And like, there's no way you make a mid move because HellRaisers will be able to easily react to that. So the ET dying here is just part of like the script of the storyline of HellRaisers like owning this game for another 20 minutes. Yeah, their script to win, not like the scripted game, but like the script of HellRaisers. You know,
they write out we don't know the results of the games beforehand. That'd be stupid.
Out. Mango Tree on Nyx though.
Ooh.
Does anyone care about it? No, it's a dead item now. They changed it. 1,000 range, increased radius of mangoes. What a useless image. Plonk it down,
you know, you can actually get the mangoes now instead of them being stuck everywhere that you can't.
You can use your courier. But anyway, puck. Beautiful, excellent puck stuff, you know, just exist.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, they knew someone was going to die because they're showing on every lane. Now someone might die on the side of Unique.
Oh, the deny.
Oh, Ooh. Tiny. Hits so hard. And Penishara, my God. Phonic deletes him from half HP instantly. They're chasing for the Monkey King. Bounce out those trees, but now he's stuck in this one. They might guess which one he's in. Gets down the low ground and gets back up just in time to move away.
But that's the result of the aggression and this playstyle. Like, the ET tanks the moves bottom, he dies. They do tower damage top. Then Unique, they realize they can't all be bottom, so they start rotating away. Team still tries to push the tower. Takes so long that the PL and people can then rotate properly. It's like you get the deny, move them out. Like, Unique aren't actually making any moves to own the map, and they can't because they just don't have the heroes to do that right now. They need to wait until they all have items to be able to do anything in their draft. So they got a tower, but it doesn't really lead to anything now. Like, HellRaisers just going to group up again, players 4, whilst Nyx, the PL, continues to farm, and as soon as you hit that timer, boom, it's going to be a PL with mounted diffusal, and it's just going to be non-stop fighting in from HellRaisers. The exact same playstyle they had in the first game.
Yeah, and you know, you say it's all doom and gloom, but this is the choice that Unique made. When you pick this Lich, when you pick the Abaddon and the Rubik, you are confessing, okay, we actually really don't have much presence unless these other two heroes completely and utterly dominate the lane. We pick these heroes with this kind of draft to not lose our lanes, right? Whereas when you look inside of HellRaisers, you pick things like the ET to run at people, the Tiny to definitely get kills. Everything about their lanes say, I want to come into each of these and give myself a chance to win those lanes.
Yeah, I think if you had to compare the two, it's HellRaisers have lane securers, where ET secures the lane, as long as the matchup's good. In this game it was. And then Tiny, he secures mid lane and top lane through the lane manipulation and the ability to kill mid. So Unique just don't have that.
They're still going for Gilga. Oh, Fadebolt gets him. Boschke hits pretty hard.
They've killed Gilga. That's good. They're going to kill maybe another support if he doesn't. Oh, he got to see.
Nice Tom. But there's a lot of heroes on him. He does move pretty fast. Skew through to slow him down a little bit. The follow-up is good enough to bring him down. Both supports dying, but that was everything with the kitchen sink, and one in return instantly. Yoink! See you later. Didn't have to work nearly as hard as you guys to get that kill, says Kaysani.
These kills are like good for Unique, but they had to use so much there. They had to use Monkey ult, Lich ult. They didn't have to use RP luckily, but they still don't get any objectives on the map. So it's, right now it's like they're getting kills to stop the aggression, but they're only stopping it for a small amount of time. It's like, I think right now it's like false hope, because PL, Puck, and Timber are still on the map doing their thing. So I think Unique, it's really good that they made that move to get some kills, but it's about continuing this playstyle of pushing out lanes, keeping the lanes on the other side of the river, getting some farm, and then being ready for this HellRaisers move when the PL is ready. If they're not ready and they're out of position and don't respect the PL's items, they can get easily punished.
Yeah, like Unique's cause that, it's that kind of we strong, we hit hard. Sure, that's great, but you need to be finding those big kills to make this type of draft worthwhile. And so far, it's just HellRaisers supports going, sure, chase me across the map, but know that there's a PL farming somewhere. There's a Puck getting a lot of gold as well. And now there's going to be a Monkey King dying. The Silence comes out. They're trying to turn around. Dream Call goes down. Kaysani moves away. Nice sleep out just in time. And Nick's chasing him so bad, who's trapped in this Dream Call. They're going to have to stand and fight. Bound Strike goes out. Nick's getting pretty low. Will Doppelgang away and bait it in. Monkey King and Rubik go down. Trying to move across. Kodos, no, he can't get the RP out. The Silence from Kaysani is good. They're going to lose more.
No
There's a
damage
triple
anymore.
kill already for Funnick, and now the RP is going to be there. But do you want to be this close to the Timber? You'll find the kill into the Fairy Dragon. But now Funnick, he says, the Earth Splitter coming through. Here's my combo. I want it. But he can't quite get the Rampage. Imposter gets one, but it's still an ultra kill for the Timbersaw.
They just lack the damage. They just don't have anything. Like, as soon as that monkey's jumped on by the Puck and he drops his ultimate, he didn't even drop it in that fight, sorry, but it's like as soon as he's got one stun on him, he has no presence within in the game. And especially when you have this, like, Gilga just runs in randomly, even if he dies, it's whatever, because like the timing of HellRaisers doesn't include the Tiny having a lot of farm. He just needs to maybe have Tranquils, maybe a Blink, and he's fine. So him running up, he's just making the moves straight away. You have your team backing you up. Unique aren't in the position to fight this, so they're reacting. This is a little bit Kappa, though, this kind of play when Portia and Funnick are in, but Funnick shouldn't die.
You'd hope. He
say
needs to
that.
actually use him to get
He's
him
gonna
up.
Timber
There we
Chain,
go.
maybe, hold up.
There
There we go. See ya. A cheeky little chakra, just to
Nice gank
make his
wall.
path quicker. But yeah, like, HellRaisers are always in a position to take the fight. When they make these aggressive moves, they're always with numbers. Unique only ever react to these moves. So, and again, it's only because of how awkward the game is. They're 8k down, like they really can't take a fight properly right now. So I think dodging the fight is the better play there, rather than trying to awkwardly take it.
Yeah, especially when you don't have a way to secure all your spells, right? Like, yeah, and a Abaddon could be there to dispel the silences that came out on the Magnus when he could have got a crucial moment of RP. But the Abaddon is so starved that he can't get deep enough to support these sort of aggressive moves that Unique are making.
Oh yeah, Abaddon, without being rude, unfortunately, it's he's kind of a non-factor until he gets a couple more items. And with how the tempo of this game's going, it's going to be rough for him. He doesn't provide lockdown. He doesn't provide anything to kill these cores. He can't kill PL. He can't kill Timber. Like, he just exists.
Now, the Monkey King, when you think he'd be strongest, is so scared all the time because, as we just saw, it's not just the Timber, it's the Doppelganger that can get rid of trees as well. There's just a lot of ways to control on the Monkey King this game. Until he gets a BKB, he doesn't really feel confident to fight into them, especially after the last results of the previous few fights they attempted. Jason.
And this is the aggression that we spoke about.
They found him. And he's
PL's ready to fight, and now look at them. They're five lads just running around.
Oh, RP.
Big RP though.
Looks good. Kodos, can he do enough? The buyback's going to come out. They skewer them in. PL is already down. Funnick's controlled as well.
Oh
They
my.
find big kills. And Kasani trying to get out quick enough, but he has to jump too soon. He might make it, but there's someone waiting there. Monkey King, he will get some vengeance. They'll try and TP out. Gilga will make his escape, but he is 3 cores short of a full team.
All right. With a man to defuse appeal, you aren't the tankiest guy. So if you do get RP'd and every magical spell in the sun's thrown at you, then crikey. In the sun, in the world, I don't know.
It was that greed, right? Because, like,
Yeah.
for killing an Abaddon who you've already kicked the living crap out of, right? Like, he's still recovering, to be honest. You're like, guys, it's the easiest kill in the world. Let's just chase it. It's not like he's got borrowed time and will buy a little bit of time anyway.
Funnick must have had no stacks up when they were making that dive, because the dive went so long, he wasn't like tanking any creeps, any kind of right clicks, so he was quite squishy as well. So when the RP came in, he just blew up as well. And I think that's kind of Hellraiser's playstyle from the first game from this game, like they just like to be over aggressive, like super aggressive. But this game again, like even though they die there isn't any like map based punishment. Sure, Unique have pushed in a little bit deeper, got a nice ward out. This is good. And yeah, I think if Hellraisers continue with this over aggression with their diving tabs, then for sure any RP right now is going to do work. But I think Hellraiser will learn from that one, not to be that confident.
Yeah, you know,
Just respect the RP. I mean, Monkey King brought back as well. Like let's not kind of make it sound awesome for you, Unique. They did have to use RP and they did buy back on Monkey, which does mean the whole.
They're gonna lose Petchara.
He's whatever. He's just anyways.
Well, to be honest, this
Oh,
time
maybe
he's not
not.
baiting him in.
Hold up.
Oh, is he chain
There
frost
we
spear
go.
through? Looks good. But there'll be a movement away. Funnick tanking the whole goddamn thing. Petchara is still alive for the moment, but with the staple gun, they can chase him down,
They
kill
want
off,
him
and no
so
fear.
badly.
They want them both. Moving in, balance strike comes
there we
out.
go.
Trying to set up the ultimate, but there's the stance as well. Puck moving away, but no. Blinking. Kodos gets the final tap. Yours is there.
He has RP up
Trying to
again,
team him
though.
away, but no. RP. He is going to get out. The Wukong's command is down as well. The skew to drag them in quicker with the shockwave. We'll keep them close enough to turn this one around, but the chain across. Funnick says, where you going, Monkey King? I don't need trees
He's
to
a
defeat
lot
you.
tanky
Only
this
one.
time.
Moving in, looking for more, and Kodos will also fall. And Funnick, as you said, a lot more tanky and very bitter about the way he died last time.
The difference between this fight and this game is honestly identical to last game. So remember when we were at the top side of Jungle Radiant, where they took a fight and I was out of position, died, and then they lost everyone? They took the same fight like 5 minutes later. Exact same thing. The difference here is Unique when they took the fight just before, they were already, when the RP came out, they had damage. This fight, it's like Hellraiser make the jump, Unique are then like skewering in, running around, doing stuff. Abaddon's kind of juking and diving. Lich is like no HP. Like it looked nice with the RP, but like the damage isn't the same. Like between the two fights, like you're not ready for the RP to come in. Like if that was different, where the RP hit, Lich was ready, not already dying, and Abaddon had a bit of something, then maybe they can win that fight. But this is Hellraiser's aggression. It's filthy.
Oh, absolutely. This is the thing, right? When you look at Unique's heroes, 2 of them rely on the others to do so much in these fights. When you look at Hellraiser's heroes, independently, they do a lot, right? The Puck at this stage in the game, the Timber just popping off, and the PL now just coming to full power.
They're tanky, elusive heroes where, sure, if they get RP'd in the right conditions, they die. If not, they're gonna run around, do whatever they want.
I guess the other thing to highlight is that K-Sign, you know, he went for this Desolator build, so he does actually enable the PL a lot further with the physical damage output. They also have the means to take towers quickly now, and Unique are at a stage where they make one mistake, and it could be one, possibly 2 sides of their base.
Yeah, that's kinda, yeah. Especially you got the Deso on the Puck, so for sure.
Yeah.
I think both teams have the ability to do great structural damage if in the right conditions. So it's about taking the fights. I think Unique, ideally, they want to take a fight at their high ground because they want to utilize obviously the vision advantage, the armor advantage, and all these kind of factors. But it's awkward because again, like you said, if they lose the fight, it's gonna be awkward. 9k down at 24 minutes.
Kilga guesses wrong with the avalanche attempt, and they don't even bat an eyelid. They stay. They go, wait, is this a kill? No, this should be an out. Ooh, he tried to guess it.
He had the quelling blade.
Wukong's going down. An aggressive child might regret that now. Loserov scans him out, but now there's going to be a gaze to control Kaysani. He will hide from the bouncing around Chainfrost.
Real
Now
question,
the
who wins?
through.
One caged Gilga or an aggressive child? The winner. A caged Gilga.
Gilga confirmed child? No. No. The aggressive child has been put to bed, and so bad, living up to his namesake as he gets caught out on the side. That's the final casualty for the side of Unique. And oh, look at this convenient placement of a tier 1 that needs to be deleted.
Yeah, that's the like it's a cute play having that high ground ward with the monkey and the lich ready to jump anyone there. But when it's the tiny that jumps in, especially when you have points in grow, the bonus armor, like your damage only really comes from the Monkey King because there's no one near the tiny to get the ultimate off of from the lich. So again, cute play, could have been great if they got the right hero there, but with the tiny tankier guy and the very quick rotation from HellRaisers, instantly punishing it.
You can just feel this awkwardness about Unique at this stage. Like, you need some big item. What is it going to be? Maybe the BKBs can make a difference, because admittedly, HellRaisers don't have a solution right now. However, by the time you're going to have these BKBs online on both, you're probably going to see an Ags on the puck, because he's already had it queued up for a while, and he already has 1 or 2 components. And you can already just see there, the Monkey King's only just started building the BKB. No fear. Silenced out. Kaysani is pretty deep. We'll move away just in time, but the chase is on, and Kaysani is caught. He's dead. Nyx, however, will find a little bit of vengeance as he brings down No Fear.
Nick are extremely happy with this trade. 1 lich for a puck.
Definitely. I like the moment that Funnick shows up. They're like, nope, that's, guys, we're done here. Just back away.
Run! Yeah, you have to respect the fact that they are so far ahead. And I think for Unique, it's you need to get maybe an armor item to take away from the Dessa on the puck. So like an AC or Magnus. Gilga just finding the Monkey King again. Excellent work, Mr. Gilga. You're probably not going to kill him unless you can somehow stun him now before he jump note. And there we go.
He'll be able to make it out. Or is he, Gilga? Still chasing.
Ooh, Quelling Blade nearly. He knows what tree.
They know which tree. No, the avalanche. Not in time. Chivas trying to scout him out. Where's he going? You can't run forever.
This is such a waste of time. This is such a waste of time. This is such a waste of time.
Well, Gilga's got the blink again soon. All right, confirmed. Gilga's been beat by Charles.
Yeah, Gilga v aggressive child. Cage Gilga v aggressive child is 1-0. Uncaged Gilga v aggressive child is like 1-1.
Oh, wait, no, he'll take his anger out on No Fear. Who gets the D ward? Glimmer Capes try and move away, but Mimposhka's already chasing in. And there's the movement forward from Nyx. Easy little kill inside the base, dive in time.
And the spite ult.
It's like, well, it's not like I'm doing anything else. So bad? He really is living up to the name. Good lord. Or is it? Avalanche covers him to get the kill. Doppelganger. Wait, where are you going, Nyx? This is not your base.
1 by 1 they fight. 1 by 1 they die.
Yules. Wukong's isn't going to come out and fun it because they're able to move away. Boundless Strike. Can get out in time. 4-star. Gilga trying to assist him. Toss him out to save the day. Save him, Private Funnick. Will it be a success at the box office? I don't know, but there won't be a sequel to Gilga.
They'll do the prequel when they say, how did Gilga get here? How did he die?
I don't know if we've got an action replay of that. Still more action. BKB. There it is. The RP comes out. They'll be able to find a kill on Miposhka. But that might be all that they write. Aegis has been reclaimed. Funnick makes his escape to the left, but they are pursuing right. They see the bigger target in Nyx. They will be able to silence him for the moment. Will then
double buyback on the supports.
Yep, they want to fight. They say you've come too far. Kodos will look to TP away. And no, will be successful, but Aggressive Child, he's in trouble once more. Moving across, Funnick forgot there wasn't a tree there, but Aggressive Child, down to half HP, trying to stay alive with the Frost Shield, but they're going to tile on top of him and be able to find the kill as Funnick beats the Child into the ground. But they're not done. They're going to chase for more. Abaddon, Yules up. No one to save. You can't even save himself with no borrowed time. He'll be brought down.
Mid. No RP up, no Monkey King ult up. We push. Exact same story as the first game. No ults, go push. Really good from HellRaisers. Even when they go over aggressive, they got the saves from Gilga. The only supports are dying. They're the ones kind of acting like a mute shield, allowing for these super mobile cores to escape. All 3 from HellRaisers have an ability to disengage. Of course, that's kind of why the support side from HellRaisers, because none of them have this ability to, you know, doppelganger or orb or chain away. So yeah, utilize the buybacks, TP to the outpost, and then straight back in the fight. Punish the fact they don't have cooldowns.
No, and look who's sacrificed again.
Gilga is just creating this like meat shield. Yeah, he just runs in, kills a hero. It's kind of Kappa that he died there. Not gonna lie, for a lich. Sure, let's give him some praise. You killed a lich, buddy. Keep it up.
You know, sometimes no fear. He's proven himself to be a very capable player. Sometimes you just got to keep their head in the dirt. Otherwise, they might just jump up and give you a roundhouse kick, okay? So if you just keep beating the crap out of him, he'll never feel like he can do anything. He'll just keep using his ultimates at bad times. Well, best time for him, which is 2 seconds before he dies.
Sorry, look at the warding on the minimap from HellRaisers. This is like identical to like the first game where they had it just outside the base. This time, it's in the base. Like, Unique, if they ever get pushed back into their base again, there is no way they're going to be able to take a fight properly without HellRaisers seeing everything.
That's the problem. They got 1 measly ward on the side of Unique now. They're trying to get... Yeah, they've secured their triangle. Well done. But I don't even know if HellRaisers are targeting that. They've still got Rax top to take before they even think about bot again. at least the one good thing for Unique in this situation is that tier 2 is still standing, so you can't just instantly be mega creeped. And they have been relatively decent at keeping that pushed out at all times.
This will be a slow, methodical play from HellRaisers. I think they're going to reset, move bottom, push out the lane, de-ward this tri-camp area, because this is the only area on the map right now that Unique control with confidence. They don't even own their own base because of this warding right now. So they have to make a move aggressively. Like, try and get a pick off. Like, this entire game has been HellRaisers run at them, Gilga running in, like Rambo jumping in, tossing people around. Like, Unique, if they can make the first move once, then maybe they can start a good fight. But it's so hard when you have these timber saws, these pucks in your face.
Silent, Storm, aggressive child in trouble, tossed up down to half HP already, trying to escape now. The RP,
Okay.
there is. Oh, the bounces are big, and Tiny's already down. Nick tries to escape, but can he doppelganger try and get away? He will stay alive and heal up on the side, killing off so bad. The buybacks come out from Unique. They know they're committed.
Now.
This is do or die, and because they have nothing, as you say, they will probably have nothing on the scoreboard as well, as they are ran through and picked off one by one, just trying to get back to their base. Aggressive child, get out of that tree. Here's the fireman, but he's not here to save the day. He's here to force the GG as the ultra kill comes out and HellRaisers secure the series 2-0.
I was so close to killing the PL there. If they maybe killed him there, that would have been good. But again, does he have buyback? Can he TP to the outpost? I think that fight aside, this game, I think we kind of maybe beat on it too much. But I think Unique, their drafting against HellRaisers, like HellRaisers, they clearly have an aggressive mindset. They have a high tempo. They're going to play lanes. Their tempo in laning phase is Gilga running around doing his thing. And then post that, as soon as their carriers online, they just go as 5. They're just going to non-stop choke the map, close it out, and just make it really awkward for their opponent. Unique, though, their drafting style and their playstyle clearly is they want to be more passive. They want to have these lanes that should go okay, go even, and then play for the mid to late game. And like when you have these teams that are like polar opposites in playstyle, the one which is more aggressive, if they execute, they're going to 9 times out of 10 win. And HellRaisers in both these games, they executed. So Unique, they're going to have to go to the lower bracket and revise some of their grave mistakes that they made.
Yeah, and just like in the bedroom, the person that's more aggressive is more interested in the person who just stays there idle. And Team Unique, they refuse to budge. They refuse to be the productive member of this game. And as a result, HellRaisers, they dance away with a 2-0 victory. It does drag them down into the lower bracket. So they're not out for the count. I'm just looking to see who we've got up next. It looks like up next we're going to have Team Empire versus Fly to Moon. So,
Empire Hope.
Empire Hope. Have they gone for that now? Are they still sticking on that one? I thought they got rid of Faith.
It's Faith. Oh,
I think Faith is. I checked the roster, and apparently
okay,
Maiden is the only person on that roster right now. Like,
okay. I still thought there was 2 Empires. Not gonna lie. Okay, yeah. So just Empire then. My bad. I do apologize.
Yep, it's Empire versus the Moon. Last time we saw this was in a famous sci-fi movie, and it was pretty one-sided. But I've got a feeling this one might go differently. Ooh. And here's an ogre to keep you busy till we're there.
You've hit 2 for 2 on those references, by the way. So.